welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 24th of July 2023 and this is episode number 157. Elmy's there. Anywhere you can find me will be down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today will also be down in the description box. Well, as some of you have noticed, on Thursday I did the second tutorial for the Quilt As You Go hexagon, so that is up, and I did crazy patchwork. I'm just so chuffed with the way that little hexagon turned out, and I will be showing you that later. Also, I'd like to thank everybody for Thursday as well for little Elmo's birthday wishes. He had a lovely day. He was a spoiled rotten. And he got away with the damn sight more than he normally do. And he gets away with everything anyway. Elmy, what are you doing, darling? Come on. Come on. That's it. Oh, he's a one. Don't know what he's doing. Something trying to get in the airing cupboard. Anyway. Okay then. Right. So, yes, he really did have a lovely day. It's been a bit rainy here, but it's cooled down. Oh, thank goodness we've got no humidity at the moment. And who has been watching the Women's World Cup? I've watched every game, I think, except one at the moment, which I'm hoping to get on catch up later. And yes, we had our first one yesterday. Oh, I am really enjoying watching it. I really am. It's so much fun. Okay then, right. Is there anything really that's been going on? There isn't really. I've been doing a lot of crafting, and as you will see, there is a theme. You all know that I am pumpkin crazy, and this episode will prove how much I am pumpkin crazy. Oh my gosh, you won't believe it. Well, you probably would actually. I've always had like a little jar thing for putting all my ends and that in, and that kept getting full. It was too small. And last year I brought a glass pumpkin with the lid as a cookie jar, and it wasn't really getting used, you know, for keeping biscuits and stuff in. So, and it was on the microwave. So I thought, hang on here a minute, this looks a bit good, this. So I give it all a wash over and a rinse out and everything. And this is where I've popped it on my the top of my trolley by the side of my chair, and that is where all my ends are going to go for all my crafts. My cross stitch and everything is going to go in there. So yeah, I'm well chuffed. Well chuffed with the way that that actually looks on there now, with all my other little bits and bobs. Okay then, right, so I think we should just hop right in and go with it. I think. What should we start with? What have I written here? Ah, right. I am going to go with, because we've got a finish, we've got 2 new casts on, and one is a complete and utter surprise, not only to you but to me and all. I didn't expect it, but I thought, why not? Right then, so we'll do the finish first. As you know, I have been making this gorgeous shawl. Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you. For my mother-in-law for Christmas, to go with her a cardigan that I made. Well, in the end, I did put some little tassels on it, but I didn't do it the way they did, because they actually made tassels and it looked very bulky. And I just did, you know, the loop and pull it through like you would with latch hooking. And I just did tiny little ones, and I thought that really actually did finish it off. So I will get back here and I'm going to show you the actual shawl finished. Make sure I get the right way round. And honestly, I love this shawl. I really do. And I needed, believe it or not, out of the yarn that I used, have I got my little book with? I think I do, with all the details for you. Let's have a look. Because in here, yes I do, is my new cast on. Right, so in my little reference book, here. This is the page that I've made. And I started it on the 7th of July and finished it on the 18th of July. But as you know, I have done stuff in between. The cream is Women's Institute DK. And the multicoloured is Wonder Soft Merry-Go-Round Pastel Rainbow is the colour from Stylecraft. Now, there is actually 63 hexagons in this. And in the pattern, they have used different colours to get the... I think it's 3 or 4 different colours. Yeah, they're not including the cream. They've used 3 different colours for the centres. I just used a rainbow. I thought, oh, I can't be doing with all them ends. So I did that. And out of, I tell you what, I had 100-gram ball of the merry-go-round. And a piece left over from a hat that I'd crocheted for Rebecca for Christmas last year. Luckily, I had that because I was it 3 or I think it was 3 hexagons out of getting them the whole lot out of the 100-gram ball. So if you are actually going to be making this the way I have, which is a damn sight more cost effective than using the colours, you know, they've got all these 50-gram balls and you're not going to use, you know, half of some of the balls. You really ain't. So it will take 2 100-gram balls with a remainder left over for you to make a hat or something. So you'll get something out of that as well. Or 3 50-gram balls. Do you know what I mean? So it can be done. It really can. And I'm trying to think how many, because I've still got a ball and a half left of the cream. Oh, I didn't write that down. How many I used of the cream. That's annoying. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll have to see if I can work it out and get back to you. But yeah, I am so chuffed. I will put it on the bed and take a photograph of it all on the bed, I think. But yeah, so that is her Christmas done and dusted. We'll obviously get some little bits and bobs. But yes, I am really, really pleased with the way that's finished. And yet again, this book is amazing. It really is. I'm just so chuffed with the book. Right then. I've just had a thought, actually. No, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. Yeah, stick with what you're doing, one. Anyway, okay then, right. So we'll stick with the crochet, actually, and I have a new cast on. And as I said last week, I was debating on the colours, weren't I, of casting on that shawl. Where is the pattern? Honestly, it's an amazing pattern. It really, really is. So much fun. I had to start something exciting to get me off of this. Otherwise, I'd have just sat here with this. So it's the Just Feel Better shawl by Kalisha Ryan. And I did actually find out she is also a podcaster, which I didn't know. And her podcast is Quirky Monday Crafts. Okay, so Clarissa, I think it is. Hang on, where is it again? No, it isn't. Celicia. Oh, dear me, sorry. Celicia Ryan. So this is the shawl. It is crocheted. Oh, done in 4-ply. Amazing. Absolutely brilliant pattern. And I did go for the autumn. I'm so happy I did. Honestly. Oh my gosh. As you know, I've got it all in my little book. The actual main colour is, I've got 2 skeins of that was gifted to me as a birthday present from my lovely friends Judith, Paul and Susan. Hi! And it is a Ted Knits UK and it's called Pumpkin Fields. The contrast, which I have 1 skein of, is a, oh, I never get this word right, do I? Malbrego. Sock, and it's colour 346 called Fiona. So there's the labels. This I started on the 18th of July. I've said the colours that I'm using, and yeah, honestly, I can understand why so many people are doing multiples of this, because I'm just loving every single stitch of this. I really am. Right, so where is it? There we go. Look at that. So I'm doing 12 rows of the main colour, which is the pumpkin field, and then 2 rows of the I thought it was too good to be true. Malbrego, that one, the green. And then the green I will do as the edging. But oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just loving it. And this is going to go so nice with my other cast on. But look at those colours. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just loving it. And I've got it in. Oh dear me, my green is in that one with pumpkins on actually as well. Yeah, it's got pumpkins on. So yeah, so this is the other skein. I haven't caked up the other skein yet. It's a bit deeper than that is the orange, just not quite as bright as that. But oh my goodness me, it is a beautiful yarn. As I say, it's called Pumpkin Fields. It's just perfect. Oh my gosh, as I say, that is my evening work this evening. Right then, okay, so being to be going with the new cast-ons, I will actually go with the next one as well. Now, this actually was a bit of a surprise. Oh, I've got to quickly show you this as well, actually, before I go into that. Talk about me back being matchy-matchy. I even got out my, clover. Oh, what are these called? They're not the other ones. Oh, my clover hook in the that colour, so it matches. Why not? Why not? Right then, okay. Now, I have been looking at this yarn for a long time. And all of a sudden, it kept popping up that it was going on sale. So I tried to order 6 balls and the company only had 2. So I contacted them and said, well, are you going to be getting any more in? Well, they got back to me saying that colour has been discontinued. Well, I nearly had a meltdown. Because why they would discontinue this colour, I do not know. Well, anyway, so I had a look around and I found somewhere else in the UK that actually had the yarn, and it was on sale again. And I thought, well, I'm going to do it because I've been looking at this yarn for so long. It is an acrylic. It's the Hayfields Bonus DK. The extra value, let me get... And yes, it is called Pumpkin. Oh my gosh. It is called Pumpkin and it's shade 0766. Now, I thought, I know, this is going to look, you know, I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb, I tell ya. We're hoping, Mishka and I, because we found out, last month I think it was, that our local haberdashery, which is only open a couple of times a week, unfortunately, is actually getting back to doing a coach to the Ali Pally, the Knitting and Stitch show. And as soon as I found out when I was there buying my fabrics, I put my name down. Then I messaged Mishka and I went, Mishka, get down there when they're open again on Friday. I said, we've got to go to this. She's never been. I've been loads of times. I've even taken coaches up there. And honestly, it is a brilliant all-rounder, isn't it? I love that show. And I just love the building, the atmosphere is amazing. So they had quite a few on the list. So fingers crossed, it will be the Sunday, the 8th of October. So if anybody is going to the Ali Pally, the Knitting and Stitch show on the 8th of October, yes, I will be there. And I'll have my pumpkin dress on, my pumpkin shawl, and my pumpkin coloured cardigan. Oh, and I've also found online, which they've already been dispatched, so they should be here next week. Some pumpkin buttons. I know, I can't wait. So yeah, I will stand out like a sore thumb, but hey ho, you all know how much I love my pumpkins. So anyway, as soon as I ordered it, and I thought, I know what I'm going to knit. I know this is my third one, but it's such a pleasure to knit. It's a lovely garment to wear. And yes, let me get, and I think I actually did print off the pattern this time because I didn't last two. Not the pattern, the picture, I should say. Let's have a look. Oh, come on. Where is you? Oh, no, not there. I want number one. Ah. So, yes, it is the Whitmore cardigan by Amy Lowden. So, I've definitely had my money's worth out of this pattern. Definitely. So, because I did a grey one for myself, didn't I? From Home Bargains yarn, and then I did that real bright pink one for my Rebecca in Home Bargains yarn. And as soon as I saw this, and I thought, yeah, it's just an lovely all round. The yarn came yesterday, so yes, I have been knitting away everything pumpkin, as you see, and I have already started. I love this pattern. Oh my gosh, do I ever. What I'm going to do on this one though, because on my grey one, I had all the buttons going down. I put all the buttonholes in, and I only do up the top one. If I do an up at all, I do up the top one. So what I thought I would do is I've put, where is it? There it is. I've put the top buttonhole in, and then I ain't going to put no buttonholes in the rest. I'm just going to put the pumpkin buttons down. I'm so excited. And they're different colour pumpkins as well, so it's not, oh, it's brilliant. And also, if you notice as well, now on my one, I followed the instructions to the T. And I wish I hadn't. In the pattern, it says to use a different size needle, because the bands are all included, which is amazing. But use a different size DPN for the ends. And that was just so fiddly. It really was fiddly. On Rebecca's, I just used the 4mm right across. I did the top in, oh, hang on, should be in here. Is it 3mm? Yeah, in a 3mm. And then as soon as I finished doing the top part here, which obviously pulls it in, and then I just go right down to the, change to the 4mm and go right across. But as you see there, I am still putting the rib in either side, like so. And I did that with Rebecca's, and it didn't do any different to the shape of it whatsoever. So I'm hyper excited. I am going to have a pumpkin colour, a pumpkin colour cardigan to go with my dress that goes with my shawl. So I'm going to be all pumpkin. Oh my gosh. And it's even in my Look My Sunflower project bag. I'm just so excited. I really am. I've got everything ready there. So I say, yeah, I started this yesterday afternoon when the yarn arrived, and I've done a little bit this morning, but so you can't really see. I haven't even done a first one of the Watsons yet, one of the V things. But honestly, oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't wait. So yes, when I go to the Ali Pally, I am going to be all pumpkined out. So Mishka, I'm sorry, mate. You're definitely not going to lose me. Just spot the pumpkin and I'll be there. Oh my gosh. Talk about pumpkins. Let's go into the cross stitch, shall we? As I said to you last week, I started, not that one, that's my next one. I started the Primrose Cottage Stitches Pumpkin Kisses. Oh my word. And I have actually, I don't know, I've just been putting little stitches in every now and again. I'm starting the cobs, the corn cobs down here, and obviously left the pumpkins till last because they're the best bits. And then it's finished. So all I have to do is finish that off, do those 3 there, and it's finished, and then I can start my next one. So I'm well excited. Yeah, oh, I'm loving this. I'm using all DMC. It is all just picked, matched what the best I could, because I didn't have any of it in stash, and I weren't going to buy, so I've just matched up the best I can. Right then, okay, that's the cross stitch. Now we'll go into the patchwork. Now I have, because I haven't actually put anything in the piece yet, I haven't actually added anything into the main piece yet. Oh, don't say I've left my, I was going to show you, oh no, there it is. Oh, I was going to show you the tutorial. Right then, so I have actually hand quilted, I've put together 6 and hand quilted 3 of them. There we go. So that one is finished with the little ducks on. That's a Lewis and Irene, that one. That one is finished. And yeah, I know. Don't say a word. I have a problem. I should sit in one of them rooms and go, yes, my name is Davina and I have a problem with pumpkins. Oh my gosh. Right then, this one is the tutorial that went up on Friday. I tell you what, no, it didn't. It went up Thursday, I tell a lie. I absolutely love this one and I will be putting more in. I just used a piece of plain, but you know, you could use anything as your back. And I've done the little run and stitch quilting. But the crazy patchwork fits in there so smart. I could just picture a whole hexagon quilt done with this, with all plain outsides. Oh, it would look smart, wouldn't it? But no, I really, really enjoyed doing that. These are the ones that are quilted. Oh, that one's quilted as well. That one is quilted. This one is another Lewis and Irene. It's all done and quilted. Oh my gosh. You really think I am a nutter. Right, and then this one. Yep. So, yeah, I've just got to finish quilting the last 2 actually. So it's 4 quilted and 2 not. And then I will stitch them onto the quilt. Oh, I'm just having so much fun with that. But as I said on Thursday, give us another couple of weeks or so and then I'll prepare for the next one. I've already got the next one already lined up on what I'm going to do. So, oh my gosh, I'm thoroughly enjoying that. So yes, I have been busy. I've got to say a big finish, 2 starts. I know, I just can't get over how gorgeous those starts are. And I'm, you know, plodding along with me cross stitch and my quilt. Right then, so Glenn is obviously at the obvious place. He's at work because he's always at work. Hopefully he'll be off soon. I said to him the other day, I said, I'm thinking of actually, you know, Elmo and I moving in down at the work, you know, so we can see you. He went, I don't know. So, yes, I think that's about it then for this week. We do have What Have You Been Up To Wednesday. That is, we've got I think 4 or 5 come through, which is lovely. So I will be doing that on Wednesday as always. And yes, so I am going to bimble off and I am going to leave you all in peace. And I reckon you're going to go, Vina, you are just pumpkin crazy woman. What are you doing to us all in the middle of July? Well, you know, I said last week it's autumn in August. I know I'm a bit early, but I've got to get prepared for autumn in August, didn't I? Yeah, that's the thing. I have to get prepared. Right then, okay. I am going to love you and leave you all. So please take care, stay safe. And as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.